Hi there, I'm Darren Jurda, and I would like to offer to you a traditional Buddhist meditation called Metta or loving kindness practice. Metta is meant as a counterpart to the wisdom practices like Vipassana, the seated meditation practices, although Metta is often done in a seated posture as well, albeit in a less formal way. I want to apologize in advance for the not so good video quality, but that should be okay because most of the time you'll just be hearing the sound of my voice. Ideally, your eyes will be closed. Metta practice begins with a basic premise, and the basic premise is that all beings are alike in wanting happiness, and in fact all beings deserve happiness. So if you find yourself right away thinking, oh, some people don't really deserve happiness, or if they're trying to find happiness, they're going about it in all the wrong ways, and they're causing all kinds of suffering in the process. This might be true, but just know that this is the voice of the discursive mind coming in and telling these stories, whereas the voice of the heart knows a bit of a different story. And again, the intention is to stay focused on the heart space during this meditation. Metta practice uses what are called resolves, and resolves are simply wishes for the well-being and health and happiness of other beings and oneself. In fact, traditionally we start with oneself and offer loving kindness to oneself using these resolves. And I'm going to do a little bit of that, but my intention is actually to focus on others a little bit later. But for now, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and allow your awareness to gently settle into your body and on your breath. Maybe take a deep breath or two if you're feeling tense. And eventually allow your awareness to settle into your heart space. Now, if it helps you to put your hands over your heart to stay focused on the area, I would recommend that. It works really well for me. And again, I'm going to say some resolves, but just know that you can, if you're doing this on your own, you can think of any resolves that you want, anything that feels right to you, that has behind it this intention for well-being and happiness and so on. So we start with ourself, and we say, forming an image of ourselves in our mind. If it helps to really generate some loving kindness, you can think of yourself as a small child, a very vulnerable version of yourself. And again, the resolves: may I be well and healthy. May I be happy. May I be at peace, no matter what the circumstances of my life. May I be free. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I feel fulfilled and joyful. May I be truly at peace and at ease in my life. So you can go through that process as many times as you want, going through a series of resolves, and again you can make up your own. And traditionally, after offering metta to oneself, one moves on to a benefactor or a teacher, a lover, a good friend, somebody we normally feel a lot of affection and loving kindness towards all the time. And again, you would call that person's image into your mind, and you would offer these resolves: may you be happy, may you be at peace, may you be well, and so on. And then you can move on to a larger group, such as your family or your whole community. Maybe you can imagine them sitting together in an auditorium or something, and there you are speaking to them all from your heart and saying, may you be happy, may you be safe, may you be well, may you be at peace, and so forth. In this meditation, I really wanted to focus on what I think is kind of the meat and potatoes of this practice, which is to call to mind people that we find particularly challenging, or that we don't even really like that much. Those people where we think, they don't really deserve happiness. And to challenge ourselves to think, well, maybe they do deserve happiness. In fact, maybe if they were happy, the world would be a much happier and much better place. In this case, I'm thinking in particular about the 1%. I'm thinking about the cops, the police, who are in many cities in the United States using excessive force to break up protesters, Occupy protesters, and so forth. And just remembering that these people are people, and just like me, they want and deserve happiness. So again, if your eyes aren't closed, I invite you to close your eyes and to call to mind an image of these people and think to yourself and say to yourself, may you be well and healthy and strong. May you be happy. May you be deeply at peace and at ease. May you find fulfillment and freedom. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you live with joyful ease. May you be safe and well. And so on. You can continue doing this for as long as you want. And again, the intention is to stay focused on the heart. You might not feel a warm juiciness. You might feel a resistance. You might feel a cold contraction there. It doesn't matter. Just stick with it, and I think eventually you will find that there is a softening and a blurring of that usual hard line that we have between ourselves and those that we don't particularly like very much. And I hope that this practice is something that you might use frequently, not necessarily every day, but especially when you're feeling this kind of tension or difficulty coming up. And I hope that it serves you well. And may you be well and happy and at peace and free. Thank you.